Manus just dropped something wild. Stop wasting hours setting up the same stuff over and over. This new update changes everything about how you work. I'm going to show you exactly how it works and why your team needs this now. Ever feel like you spend more time setting up your tools than actually using them? You open your workspace, you upload your files, you write your instructions, then tomorrow you do it all over again. It's exhausting and it kills your productivity without you even realizing it. Well, Manus just fixed that problem. And when I say fixed it, I mean they absolutely crushed it. This new projects feature is going to save you hours every single week. Now, here's what Manus Projects does. You set up once, just once. And every single session after that inherits everything automatically, your instructions, your files, your templates, your brand guidelines, everything. It's all there waiting for you every time you start a new session. Here's how it works. You create a project, let's say you call it content production. Inside that project, you set a master instruction. This is your core directive that applies to every single session. Something like, you are my content writer. Write all content in a friendly and professional tone. Follow the brand style guide in the knowledge base. Use the content template for all articles. Keep paragraphs short and easy to read. Always include examples and actionable tips. You write that once, it applies forever. Then you build your knowledge base. This is where the magic happens. You upload your brand guidelines, your templates, your key files, your style guides, everything your team needs to do the work. And here's the beautiful part. Once you upload these files to the project, they're there for every session, forever. You never upload them again. Now, when you start a new session inside that content production project, all of that context is already loaded. Your master instruction is active. Your knowledge base is accessible. Your templates are ready. You just start working. No friction, no setup time, no wasted energy, but it gets better, way better, because projects aren't just for you. They're built for your entire team. And this is where things get really interesting for anyone running a business or managing a team. Before projects, if you wanted to collaborate with someone, you had to do it at the session level. You'd invite them to one specific session, they'd jump in, you'd work together. Then, when that session ended, all that setup was gone. If you wanted to work with them again tomorrow, you'd have to reconfigure everything. Again, back to it. Now, with projects, you collaborate at the project level, you create a project, you set it up once with all your instructions and knowledge base. Then you invite your team members to the entire project. When they join, they inherit everything, all the context, all the files, all the instructions instantly. Here are some quick tips to make this even better. First, make your master instruction clear but not too long. Give it the core directive, but don't try to explain everything in there. That's what your knowledge base is for. Second, start with only the essential files in your knowledge base. Don't upload everything at once. Add files as you need them. Keep it clean and organized. Third, use consistent naming for your files and folders. This helps new team members find what they need fast. And fourth, define roles and permissions early. Decide who can edit the project setup and who can just use it. This prevents chaos as your team grows. Let me tell you why this is such a game changer. The most repetitive part of your work isn't the work itself, it's the setup. And most people don't even realize how much time they're wasting on it. You spend 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, setting up the same stuff over and over. By the end of the week, you've lost hours. By the end of the month, you've lost days. Projects eliminates that completely. You get instant context every single time, no wasted setup time. And for teams, everyone is aligned on the same best practices, the same templates, the same guidelines. You get consistency across all your output. No more writers producing content that doesn't match your brand. No more researchers using outdated templates. No more confusion about what the standard is. Everyone works from the same playbook. And here's the thing about AI tools like Manus. The real power isn't just in what the AI can do, it's in how fast you can deploy it across your entire operation. Projects gives you that speed. You build a workflow once, then you scale it across your whole team instantly. So let's talk about some real use cases. Content marketing teams can create a project with all their brand guidelines, content templates, and style rules. Every writer gets instant access. Client onboarding teams can build a project with all their intake forms, proposal templates, and standard operating procedures. New team members can start onboarding clients on day one. Research and analysis teams can create a project with their research frameworks, data sources, and reporting templates. Everyone produces consistent, high-quality research. But let me give you some examples. Say you're a student. You can create a study helper project. Your master instruction could be, you are my study assistant. Help me understand complex topics by breaking them down into simple explanations. Use analogies and real-world examples. Quiz me on key concepts. Create study guides based on my notes and textbooks. Then you upload your course syllabus, your textbooks, your lecture notes. Now, every time you study, you just open a session and boom, Your AI tutor knows your entire course. It can quiz you, explain concepts, help you prepare for exams, all without you having to re upload your notes every single time. Here's another one. You're planning your weekly meals and grocery shopping. Create a meal planning project. Upload your favorite recipes, your dietary restrictions, your grocery store layout. Your master instruction says, "You are my meal planning assistant. Create weekly meal plans based on my dietary preferences in the knowledge base, suggest recipes I already have, generate organized grocery lists sorted by store section, consider my schedule and cooking time available each day." Now, every Sunday, you open a session and get a full meal plan and grocery list in minutes, customized to your life. No more staring at the fridge wondering what to cook. The possibilities are endless. Any recurring workflow, any team process, any task you do more than once, that's a candidate for a project setup. And once you set it up, you never waste time on setup again. You just work. Here's what makes this even more powerful. Projects is available to all users today. It's live right now. You can go create your first project immediately. And this isn't some premium feature locked behind a paywall. It's available to everyone. Manus is basically handing you a productivity superpower for free. This is the kind of update that changes how you work. Not just a little improvement, a fundamental shift from starting from scratch every time to having everything ready instantly, from siloed knowledge to shared best practices, from slow onboarding to instant context. This is what productivity actually looks like in the AI age. So here's what I want you to do. Go to Manus right now, create your first project, set it up with your core workflow, then come back and comment below what you built.